Yet wrought light, one heart denied, our fairest will grown grim and cold.
Hello everyone, welcome back to more Let's Play Ravenloft, a Stone Prophet. Now, last time we were together, we finished the Temple of the Harvest. And while down in the Temple of the Harvest, not only did we find the other seal piece that we needed, we found some important bits of information. A scroll to finally destroy Sediment permanently, and we found the solution to the riddle of the Sphinx. Now we're right here in front of the Sphinx, and we're about to start the Sphinx's dungeon. Now this is actually a pretty long dungeon, and there's a lot of goodies to be found down there. So why don't we head towards the Sphinx and see what happens.
You shall not pass. Approach not. Let your footfalls echo in my memory. Run away.
You speak? A marvel of stone, do you hear as well? What are you?
It matters not what I may be. You shall not pass. Since before your fathers knew the sun, and before your race was born, I have held the way. None may pass. The secrets within are not yours to know.
I see. Is it your job then to house secrets? To store knowledge of some sort? If so, who is it you serve?
In my stones, the will of the ancients lives. To house their secrets, I am charged. To keep their knowledge, I am charged. A place of magical studies, I was built to be.
If the ages have passed you by, the truth of this land must be clear to you. Answer us this. Who is it who keeps us here? Whose evil must we confront?
In Har'Akir and to Har'Akir. Yet what ruler commands the shadows, the plotters, the enemies of his own house? I stood when Antipod took the seat of Pharaoh. I watched his grasp for immortality, his betrayal of wrong. These things are of no interest to me. Sediment and Elusive too have sought to rule. It is time which overcomes all. Only I shall last forever.
If you were built to house secrets and to be a place of study, then some may pass. You could not have been built to refuse all entry.
There is the I and the lie. Those who know the answer to this riddle may pass. The answer to the riddle was lost before your fathers knew the sun. Thus it is that none may pass. Go then to solve the riddle. Let your footfalls echo in my memory. Run away.
Ancient Sphinx, we know your secret. The Eye is the living image, for which you are named. The Eye is your name, Ankh, and the lie is that none may pass. For I have said the words, and we shall pass. Open the way.
By the ancients, I must obey. Step within, you who know the name of Ankh.
So hey, pretty close. Ankh. And now we get to enter the Sphinx's dungeon. And the Sphinx's dungeon has some very cool monsters in it. Now, it's also multi-leveled, but some levels are, as you see here, just one long hallway. And there we go. The Har'Akir Sphinx. Again, I'm not pronouncing that right, but I think it's very cool that we're down here fighting some Sphinx, and our troll friend can make short work of them. especially if he's hasted. They're reasonably tough enemies, but since they can be hit by normal attacks, you don't necessarily need a magic item to deal with them. Also, taking a look at our inventory screen, you may have noticed that I cleared it out quite a bit. Although, Aunt Krog here is carrying all our treasure chests. I was debating with the idea of leaving some of those treasure chests behind. But there are more NPCs to meet, and they'll want gear to carry. More than just carry, they'll want gear to wear. And I see some lips, but I also hear the Sphinx roaring at us. So let's see what these lips have to say. Then we'll go see what the other lips have to say.
Quiet! I insist on quiet. You walk within the halls of insight. Herein and safely kept lie the treasured secrets of the age. What more wisdom might you seek? The knowledge of the centuries awaits.
Well, we will try to be quiet, but if monsters keep attacking us, there's not much we can do.
Across from me lie a choice of three. In that choice you shall find tooth and claw or treasured gift. Let your thoughts whirl like a storm. Now, focus. Is it not in the eye of the storm that safety is found?
Well, that's rather cryptic. But maybe he's talking about these 3 pots here in front of us. Well, we can click on these pots. And this pot is actually a mimic. If mimics are not iconic D&D creatures, they're certainly staple creatures. They take the shape of objects, usually treasure chests, and when you try to open one of them, well, they spring to life and attack you. They also have a nasty little ability to adhere you in place. They kind of secrete a mucus that's like a powerful glue. And that happens in this game too. As you could see, for a minute there I wasn't able to move forward. And this treasure chest, well, not treasure chest, but in that pot we find the Scroll of the Sage. So let's read it. It is the doom of men that they forget. I was there when the mists came. I saw Har'Akir torn from the river valley, which nurtured and fed its people. Into this strange realm we came. In years to come, who else will remember the treachery of Anctopot, or the horrid deeds of Hierophant? It is no wonder the gods have abandoned us. My gift to the future is this. I have recorded the history of that moment in a magic vessel, a bottle which contains my very thoughts. To safeguard this treasure, I lock the mystery word of command. A single name known only to a voice. A single magical mouth, and the Sphinx awaits. In no other way shall the history be known. Alright, so we want to talk to these mouths, these lips on the walls, because they know things. They know important things that we want to find out. Alright, I see a pair of lips over there.
Take the shorter route, I insist. No, don't listen to me. The longer is more pleasant. Or is it dangerous? No, I'm certain the shorter route is the one they both end the same.
Of course, I can stay safely where I am.
Alright, you funny little pair of lips. The truth is we're going to end up taking all the ways. We're going to try to explore every little nook and cranny we can. Not only to maximize our experience, but to find every little goodie we possibly can. Probably another behind me now that I think of it. Oh no, I lucked out. Oh, now this door needs a key. And that looks like a kind of red keyhole. So we'll come back here if we happen to find a key. And I'm sure I'll be needing to check my mini-map pretty regularly down here. And here's another one of those pots. It will either be a mimic or it will crumble. Alright, page 2, torn from the Guide to Ancient Dead. In the ancient days of Har'Akir, the priests of Ra often received funeral rites rivaling those of the pharaoh. This was certainly true for the great priests of Ra. Powerful spells or alterations to the standard rituals of mummification served to bind the spirit of the priest within its body. The conversion of the preserved body to an undead mummy was a fairly rapid process. Mummies produced in this way possess great power, enough to defeat any mortal challenger. In rare cases, they may reach a level of invulnerability as high as the 5th rank. This is not to say all mummies are indestructible, but great care must be taken to gauge a mummy's strength before committing oneself to its destruction. Like Senmet could not be defeated through conventional means. We had to find that magic scroll. And since we're already down here, might as well give the secret away. It's down here that we learn about the magic scroll. Nope, nothing in this corner. Although still, I gotta keep my eyes open for buttons. Alright, so we found one mimic, and the rest reveal themselves as well. So we had 3 of them, and I'm still stuck in place. There we go. Well, I may need to turn back to go check out up here and back over that way. Although I think we came that way. And that looks like a fireball trap. Another keyhole? And another mimic. Nope, empty. Lots of dead ends around here. Ah, another mimic. I was really hoping this one would be an item. That door is locked. Why don't we check down here, because it looks like it loops around. Oh, yep, fireball. Well, it does not loop around. But it does open into another room with some Sphinx. And lots of those pots. So there might be lots of mimics. Let's try this one in the corner. Ooh, yes, we will take the potions of extra healing. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, so if that one's a mimic, any of those are mimics. Well, I thought more of them would transform. Maybe I need to be closer. Let's bless ourselves while we're waiting for the glue to dissolve. Only changed. Looks like 3. Let's burn them up. on. Now this over here looks like a button. Yep, it opened up a new area. Alright, well now we found page 1 of the Ancient Dead. In all my dealings with truly powerful mummies, creatures of at least the 4th rank, the deceased was given full funeral rites, totaling days or more, and interred in a resplendent tomb. Lesser mummies, by contrast, might not receive any funeral rites at all. Between these extremities lie a variety of such creatures, often ranked by levels of invulnerability. When awakened, any mummy can become a dangerous opponent. However, the higher rank of invulnerability, the more dangerous the creature. One such monster, whose history I came to know, was rumored to be a mummy of the 5th rank of invulnerability. This is true of the one called Anctopot, who shares a level of invulnerability akin to lesser gods. Only a mummy of equal or greater strength would stand a chance against him. So, we know that Anctopot is powerful, even by mummy standards.
As it is written, as it has been foretold, the secret to the thought bottle is known by one of us, but not by me.
Yeah, you just keep giggling. I don't believe we found the thought bottle yet. Don't remember if that's down here or if we found it in another area. Nope, there it is. An unusual bottle. I would call it empty, yet it has the weight of history about it. It will not open. How, I wonder, might its magic be revealed? Well, we will find out how a little later. Here I was wondering if we even had the thought bottle. Alright, well, I've been keeping our important items in here, so I will continue to do that. Alright. And we're stuck. Well, it'll only be temporary. Alright, now let's say a little prayer for me. Okay, well, I don't think I want to keep going much deeper in here yet. Let's start heading back the way we came. Oh, it's not a fireball, it's a magic missile. Did I miss anything back here? I sure did. Upstairs that go further down. So you know what? Why don't we just mark that on here right quick? If I remember how to do this. Alright, now we know where to come back to. And up here? Thought I heard somebody roaring at me. Didn't last very long though. Alright, well you guys are in perfect line for a lightning bolt. Killed one of you. Oh, hi. Let's see. Let's hit you with a venom bolt. Yoink. I don't think anybody needs to drink these just yet. Alright. Gateway of the Pharaoh's Rest. The pharaoh Anctopot ruled centuries ago in the land of Har'Akir. This nation encompassed the entire Abal River Valley in the Great Akir Desert. According to our beliefs, the pharaoh is the link between the man and the gods, or between man and the gods. The pharaoh is himself a god of this land. He rules by the divine grace of Ra, the sun god. Knowing this, it is not unusual then to consider the gateway established between the tomb constructed for Anktapot's eternal rest and the temple of Ra. By use of special seals, the gateway would open, allowing the priests of Ra to minister to the needs of the entombed pharaoh. In this way, they could protect both the mummy and his treasures, ensuring the eternal peace of their beloved king. So, they're mentioning some sort of gateway between Anktapot's crypt and the pharaoh's rest. Oh, did we just read this? Yep, so I guess it's here several times, or I somehow teleported it through the wall. Funny things can happen when you put stepping mode on. Ha, we avoided your trap. But not that one. Alright, Lips.
I should be the one to tell you, but the others conspired against me. I should be the one. Let me tell you, yes, how they hate me. I should be the one.
Oh, we're sorry. But you know what? We all have tasks we have to do. Yeah, why not? Drink up. Alright, well, let's go back over that way. Say hello to this Sphinx. Now, there are lots of different Sphinxes in D&D. That looks like a button. Now, there's another one. Now, we're fighting the Sphinxes that have, you know, animal heads, like some sort of great... Oh. I guess I've moved that wall out of the way. Didn't even get to talk to the Lips. But yeah, there are many different kinds of Sphinxes, including the ones that have more human heads.
Seek out my brethren, if it is the word of command you seek. Obeying this word, the thought bottle shall reveal its history unto you.
Alright, well, let's keep looking for his brother. Ooh, summon Swarm. We did not have that spell, but we do now. I see another keyhole. This one's in blue. I see a pressure plate. Wasn't fast enough to get away from that one. Alright, now we're on the other side. And what do we have here? The gold key with red gem. We saw a couple of doors that could use that key. More water that we don't need. Ooh, okay, the Wall of Ra. The Wall of Ra borders the land, rising up everywhere. It is as though the sun itself cuts a flaming path across the sands. It seals the land. To brave this fierce barrier is to invite death. Yeah, which we almost did. What few know is by whose will it is controlled. It is that mummy slumbering in Pharaoh's rest who controls the wall. By it, Anktapot keeps his hold over the people of Har'Akir. What few mortals remain in this land would flee if they could. Nothing can destroy it. If only the will of Anktapot were to falter, if he himself were stressed beyond imagining, then might he lose control. In such an instant, the wall may waver and fall. How this incredible feat can be accomplished is unimaginable. Well, that's what we're here to do, figure out how to do the unimaginable. Okay, well, we'll have to come back this way soon because we need a blue key. In fact, I just write that over here. Let's use the red key we found. Oh, hello. And what do we have here? Some little guy sitting in the corner?
Pardon, I don't seem to recall you. No, I don't even know what I might have imagined you. What was I thinking? Have I named you?
A name? Why should you give us a name? Is something wrong, fellow? Are you well?
That sound, it's not a dream. It's, I can hear you, truly. Well, I haven't imagined you at all, have I? You breathe the same foul air, walk these same cold stones. Were I to reach out, I believe I could touch you. I, Seth Ra, could touch you.
No need to touch. We're real enough. Have we interrupted a dream? A trance? Some strange sleep of yours? By your words, you expected no interruption the likes of us.
Asleep? No. But endless days I've known, all without another voice to hear. For me, the Sphinx has been a prison, solitary. So long alone, so long. Yes, I admit it, I begin to imagine friends to call up from memory, visitors with whom I might share my days. Please, I am not mad. Do not desert me.
Well, for a guy who's imprisoned up here for as long as he has been, he seems pretty reasonable. There's a good one. How have you survived in this place? Has it not stood inviolate, empty of life for centuries?
True enough for anyone loving truth to see. Centuries. I have been here for centuries. Alone for centuries. You're the first to come in all that time. If not for the curse, my bones would be dust. My blood would be a memory of what once was dust. Age, disease, thirst, hunger, I outlived them all. Oh, but solitude is the worst.
A curse? What curse has kept you alive through all these years?
Should I tell you? The blood of the jackal ware runs in my veins. No, I swear to you, I am not evil. But as I wish, there is another form I may command. It is that of the man jackal. Now, please, it do not concern you. I shall alter to that deadly guise only as you command. Take me with you, and the power of the beast shall be a protection for us. Those who placed me here did not understand, could not trust.
Alright, so he said he has the cursed blood of a jackal were, which is different than, say, a were-jackal. The differences may be academic to us, but a were creature, like a werewolf, a were-rat, a were-raven, is a man that takes the shape of those animals under some sort of curse. A jackal were, a wolf were, a fox were are animals, magical animals that can take the shapes of men and use these abilities to cause trouble. So, a minor difference, but important enough to know for these people. Trust is coin. Come along with us then and earn our trust, or our wrath. The choice is yours.
Oh, if this is a dream, let it be my last. Let me never wake. If imagined, let this be my best imagining. Come, we shall set the world right and enjoy whatever freedoms Har'Akir can offer. After an age in this place, the desert shall be a paradise.
Well, we gotta drop a character. And unfortunately, once again, we're dropping the troll.
Ankrug, go back. Go hide in desert. No one wants Ankrug. No one ever want
I'm
him.
sorry. But we actually really like having you around. Now our buddy here has practically nothing on him. We're actually going to drop that robe. But he is a jackal whaler male, and he's also a cleric. He's, I think, the only cleric we'll find in the game. Mundir is a cleric, but she didn't last very long. So as a cleric, he can use all kinds of armors, but he can only carry blunted weapons. So we are going to give you the Ancient Elven Plate. Put that dagger in there. And we're going to give you one of these Staffs of Thunder and Lightning. So you'll actually be able to reach from the back using that. And I have a box full of rings somewhere. I'll give you those. Yeah, give you the bracelet of dexterity. There we go. So what do we got? Fire resistance is a good one. Free action. Featherfall we don't really need. Now, I don't think a ring of protection will help you, because you're wearing armor. I'll take the fire resistance. Might as well take the free action, just in case this doesn't work. Nope. So it works for you, though. Well, we'll give you the fire resistance and the free action. We also gotta divvy up these treasure chests a little bit. You're carrying way too much weight. Give some of the really heavy ones to our buddies. Jeez, you poor guy. You can't carry much, can you? Yeah, that's too much. Okay, what's the heaviest one you got? 31? My friend, can you carry this? Sure you can. You're a big, strong Wemmick. Let you carry some of these potions while we're at it. Ooh, I should have gave you a helmet. Although only a magic helmet is really going to help. I'm pretty sure I have the helmet that goes along with that suit of armor. There we go. And look at that awesome armor class you have now. Yeah, that really is a good armor class. Maybe we should switch things up a little bit. Oh, it's because your dex isn't as high. So, -6. Yeah, why not? We'll just leave it the way it is. Though we are going to need to pray for some spells for him. So let's do that right now. What do you got? You already got Bless, you got Cure Light Wounds. Tech Pits? Nah, we don't need the Tech Pits or Light. But we will get you some more Cure Light Wounds. And you can get a Detect Magic too. We'll give you Draw Strength, we'll drop Flame Blade, and Speak with Animals. We'll give you the rest in Aid. Yeah, that looks good. Neutralize Poison? Yeah, we could always use more of that. Now right now he looks more or less like a normal dude, doesn't he? But if we look over here at his special abilities, he can change form. And what happens if we click it?
Oh, my little God!
And now he is in the shape of a jackal were. Now, I don't know if his stats have changed at all, But if we remove his weapon, we put him up front. Oh, what did I do? Come on. He can attack with his claws. But honestly, he's better off in the back. Okay, well, I was hoping to finish this level, but we're past the 30-minute mark. And I don't want to make this video go too long. So what I think we're going to do is, well, first I'm going to turn back around. I'm going to pick up the troll's armor off the floor. Who wants to carry this? It's so dang heavy. And I think this is going to be it for today's episode. I'll save the game. I'll also rest so everybody can prepare their spells. In fact, I think I'll pick out some new spells for Beatrice. And when we get together next time, we'll explore the Sphinx further. See you then.
Will grown grim and cold. Thief of life he tried to steal, endless life from the gods hold.